Torp here. Fuck me, our society is becoming a joke. I had to listen to all this bullshit that went down with Real Talk with Roy and Hot Facts with Robert Reese about the Lisa Shirley channel and I don't even, Bobby Mackey or something. The other channel supposedly got him fired. Dude, y'all making all this shit up because I don't know what the fuck actually happened. Does anybody? Nobody really knows what happened there. How Roy actually got fired. Nobody the fucking knows. Nobody the fucking knows. You don't know. You don't got no proof. What, you got a phone log from the restaurant? You got a fucking recorded conversation? You did this and he did. No, you don't. But here's the problem I'm seeing right now. That no tip, no trip shit, this is why it's bullshit 2.0. Because I just got a video shared to me. I will put the link in my description. I almost never do this, and I'll tell you why. Everybody's got their own thing to do. I don't actually assist people in videos, and I don't piggyback off of theirs. It's your own goddamn responsibility to make something somebody wants to see. If they don't want to see it, that's on YouTube. It goes both ways. So I'm watching this short from MKE. That is not his fucking channel name. Hold on. Sorry. MKE Delivery. That was me. I did that. There's a lot of shit going on. So I'm going to put the link to his short in this description down below, as they say. The guy that he's sharing this short, he told, look, he's bitching about the tip. It's too low. Well, it's one thing if there's no tip, it's another thing if it's too low. I believe if it's too low, that changes the dynamic of everything. Here's why I say that. If there's no tip at all, you're going to have a pretty good reason to take the order. It's either that you're feeling generous, you need your ratings higher, it's hell week, as some people would say. There's usually a damn good reason you're doing it. But to take a low tip order and bitch about it, that freaks me out a little bit. Let me tell you, when a guy tells a customer to fuck you, says fuck you to a customer, I'm like, are you just mad at the world? You guys have been crying about no tip, no trip, and then you complain and yell at the customer when there's a low tip. How many times have you guys told us? Decline, 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 decline. Cherry pick for the win. Cherry pick for the win. I'm the best cherry picker ever. Cherry picker. If you're a cherry picker, what the fuck, if anything, are you doing on these platforms? You bitch about them so goddamn much, I'm starting to think that that's your job. Maybe that's why you're not getting paid to deliver food, because you're getting paid to bitch on YouTube about no tips. Have you ever noticed that the other side of the coin is always, well, if you take the no tips, if you take the lows, then you get the bigger ones. It's called a program. They have many programs on all platforms, not just DoorDash. You guys know this. So why would you... This is funny too, because this is one of those ring cams where the guy is actually delivering the food and he goes, that's $5 with a house this nice? I'm like, motherfucker. First of all, you can zoom in on the map before you get there. All this guy wanted to do was bitch at the customer. I mean, I know that this is a ring cam and it was the customer's house. So the customer themselves are the one that put this up on the internet. But in my opinion, I still get a little confused sometimes because we really don't even have any proof that happened. Maybe they just wanted a viral video. And this guy right here, we don't even know if he works for any platform. Maybe he just showed up to make this look good. You know, that's been happening a lot. It's called a setup. We all got played. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it happens a lot. You think you're watching something real, and it turns out this guy is a neighbor and it's like, let's do a great prank. Let's freak everybody out. Everybody's talking about it, so let's do something really cool. But let's say it is real. Why in the fuck? All right, I'll give you a better example. Real Talk with Roy was working for a pizza company, delivering a pizza. He gets paid by the hour. He's the last one on the planet that gets to bitch about a tip. No, Roy, you do not get to bitch about tips. Irrelevant that you got fired in this part of the opinion, because it's not about you getting fired, it's about you working for a wage. A sustainable wage, whether you doing anything or not. So for you to bitch about a tip, that's what pisses me off about people on this here website in the gig community, is when they're talking about something that's not even fucking relevant to gig work. I'm sorry, but working for a pizza company and getting an hourly wage is not anywhere near relevant to what the fuck, if anything, we're talking about. So why would you go up to the fucking door and fucking rattle their chains about a tip? It shows your immaturity. It shows that you have no class, no professionalism, and most of all, you're just going to get paid on YouTube. I don't believe for one second that Roy is ever going to be depressed that he got fired. He got so much attention for being a douchebag. He's like, I didn't realize you could get paid to be a douchebag. But on YouTube, you can. You can actually get paid to be a douchebag. And we got plenty of proof right in this here community. People just doing it. It's like bitching and moaning and groping. They tell you how to get the fuck out of the community. They tell you how to get the fuck out of gig work. They ramble on and they show you these video clips where they think that they're tough guys and they're going to show you how smart they are by getting deactivated and fired. When was the last time you watched a video with good tips and tricks in it? It's been a fucking minute, hasn't it? You're either being told how cool it is to do fraud, or how cool it is to bitch at a customer, how cool it is that you don't use a hot bag, how cool it is that your friends support you when every one of them is weeding you out as a douchebag behind your back. That's the type of society that this goddamn gay community has become. That's why I voice my fucking opinion about these fucking nutsacks. Every time they put up a video like this, I say I hope that's a prank. Because that can't possibly be Generation X doing their best to show us how wrong a customer is. Aren't you guys the one that said, no tip, no trip? Well, if there's no tip, no trip, why are you doing it? I thought you guys said no tip, no trip. What happened? Oh, as long as you get paid on YouTube to do the delivery and bitch out the customer, it's okay. Let's show everybody what a fucking asshole looks like. Okay, we've never seen an asshole before, but I guess this is the new version, Asshole 2.0. This is boggling my mind. Now, I'm not yelling about MKE delivery. That is not what I'm doing. I'm actually about the guy in the short. It's not him. He's sharing something he found. I just picked up with this guy, and he seems to be like, all right, and cool, and fucking, I've been watching this shit. He doesn't know anything but shorts, and that's fine. As long as it's good, I'll watch it. Even if it's interesting or relative, I'll watch it. I got time. I'm a gig worker. I have my own schedule. Nobody tells me when the fuck to stand up or sit down. I like that. So, if we're going to bitch about no tip, no trip, how about we bitch about bad customer service and what it means to the gig content creators that are getting a bad name for doing it right? All of a sudden, doing it right's a bad thing? Doing the job right, professional, is a bad thing. That makes you a pussy. That makes you a fucking... That makes you a soft spot. Well, I disagree. I think you man up. I think that you do society a favor. If you get 7 orders that are good and you do 3 orders that don't fuck your life up, they're not game changers because you took 3 no tip trips or lowball offer trips. It doesn't change your life. But it definitely gives you good content on YouTube now, doesn't it? And that's what these guys are feeding their families with. Lies, injustice, bullshit, and fucking society up even worse than it already was. I was like, the idea that some of these guys get that many fucking views is the reason I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because nobody is going to tell me. It's the longest fucking train horn I've ever heard, and I've been here for 5 years. Jesus. All right. So what I'm getting at is, if you're going to do no trip, stick to it, okay, guys? if you're gonna sing that song and try to sell that bill of goods to the rest of us, and really like pound it in, then do it. Don't make videos about fucking with the customer. Don't make videos about your other business ventures that we can't touch. We don't know anything about that. Vending machines and contracts with companies. Some people can do it, and they're not being heard. The ones that are doing it and being heard are lying and manipulating everybody to get it done, and it pisses me off because I'm not that guy. I'm not going to lie to my audience. I'm not going to lie to my customer. I'm not going to lie to the merchant. I'm not going to lie to DoorDash. I'm not going to use a third-party app. I don't actually need one. My analog is off the fucking charts, man. I got this app, dude. Like, whether it crashes or it's updated or it's drunk. Sometimes it seems like the app is drunk. I'm not going to lie. Let's all face it. Sometimes the DoorDash app definitely seems like it's been drinking. Not the driver, but the app. It's like, what the fuck, if anything? GPS is wrong. Fucking shop and delivers have become a real something of another, haven't they? The fuck did they do with that? Holy and shit. I mean, what the fuck did they do with the shop and delivers on DoorDash? I don't know about Uber. But that's weird what they've been doing with that. It used to be that you could do what the customer asked you to do, change a couple things, you got the text to prove what they wanted, they said, yes, that replacement's fine, but DoorDash won't let you do it. I'm like, no, that's what the customer wants. I think I got a 5-star rating by making that happen. I did what the customer wanted. I made it happen. I worked magic. I spun it to make it work for the customer. Didn't lie to anybody, didn't manipulate anybody, didn't cuss anybody out. I made the customer happy. They will be back. DoorDash will get paid again by that customer. I get a good rating, DoorDash got a good rating, and they're happy. But you sometimes have to make shit work. That's what you have to do with this ever-changing app. You can either make it work, or you can bitch about it. And why would you be bitching about when there's so many fucking other apps out there? So many jobs out there. So many things that you don't have to bitch about. So when I see videos like this, again, I will share the link to this in the description. When you see videos like this, and you get riled up, pissed off, yeah, fuck non-tippers, fuck. Well, aren't you guys the ones that are saying you don't have to take any orders? So you tell me, is this drama? Is this a movie promotion? Is this a Hollywood screening? Is this guy fake? And if he's not, and he's doing it for real, why in the fuck did he take the order? I think we've all been had. Because there's no goddamn way. This grown-ass man right here, he's got to be in his 40s. He's maybe 50. He's got to be around my age. He's got the hot bag, though, which trips me out. That part got me. Because most of these guys are too good for the hot bag. The hot bag is... See, when you are homophobic, all you can do is talk about gay guys. I've heard the F word, not F-U-C-K, fuck, but the other F word, which I am not going to repeat the F word. The homosexual version of the F word. I'm not doing it. Everybody knows I'm unfiltered, but that is wrong. That's not an opinion. And that's got nothing to do with gig work, guys. I ain't supporting it or unsupporting it, but that is not, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't use the N-word either, and I am talking about the racial N-word. No. And we're not going to go there right now. Wrong video for that. But these videos are showing you how to do it wrong. These guys are all blowing, they're all fucking postal. Every one of them. How many postal videos are going to get paid? That's what I want to know. How long is YouTube going to support this? Because we don't even know if it's real. So me, myself, and I. Yeah, there's 3 of us in here. Trust me, I get different voices when I watch some of these videos. I get pissed off, agree, or I'm just completely drunk and I don't give a fuck. But what I do know is this. If you're going to watch these videos and you're going to believe them one way or the other and start acting like them, man, you ride up there with Biden, bro. You will believe anything that you fucking hear. And you will spew lies to get paid. I guess cat's out of the bag of my political views. Fuck it. I don't want to see this shit no more. I want to see it like it used to be, where people come up on YouTube. We still got a few left. The problem is the big ones. Now the big ones are doing really nasty things right now, I think, to other drivers. They're being rude, disrespectful, and they're showing you how to do it wrong. They're going to fuck some new people up. But y'all help me with this one, because I did this before and y'all came through. Do me a favor. I forget what his name is, but that guy is tight, dude. He's a good dude. I think his name is Mike. I'm pretty sure it's Mike. You guys know who I'm talking? That fucks me up when I do that. He's good. He's good. And he does stats and shit. He does the job, too. And he's kicking ass. I think he's bigger than Pedro. I might say he's the positive Pedro. Anyways, anybody can correct me on this. He sits in a room. He's got a big ass microphone too. I'm still making fun of the microphone being too big. I don't get that. But he sits in a room. He's usually got some sort of LED lighting behind him. Very clean cut, very sharp, very well spoken. He does a lot of good lives, gets a lot of viewers. And it's going to come to me after this video is over. I can't waste time on this video talking about it. You guys know who I'm talking about. That guy's tight. I like it. So you got both sides of it. I am somewhere in the fucking middle, because I see both sides of it, and they both make points. The problem is that these guys are now going to the extreme left, and I ain't buying into it. I'm going to put a stop to it. That's what I'm going to do. That's my fucking venture. That's my game. That's why I'm here. I just got asked today, why do you cuss so much? How do you get away with cussing so much? I'm like, because I ain't getting paid on this bitch. That's why. I'm fuck ad revenue. Get the fuck out of here with ad revenue. These motherfuckers complain about $2.25 for a mile, but yet they'll fucking take $50 a month to suck the dick of Google? Really? Who's the fucking sellout, chump? Anyway, Dashing Trader, take a fucking break, dude. If I was mad, you'd know about it. I tag every fucking video. I go back there and do it right now. I tag them all at once with Dashing Trader, just to make sure all your fucking audience sees what a scam artist you are. Give a fuck how you make your money. But don't sit there and lie to me. If I'm watching your video, you're lying to me, bro. And when you're lying to me, I'm going to say something. I'm going to call you out for lying to me. That's all you guys got to do is make a video. If I see you're lying to me. It's public, ain't it? You know this motherfucker's around. This motherfucker Torque, he's going to see some shit. Keep lying. I'll keep talking. It's my job. Anyway, check out that link. Tell me what you guys think. Or don't. Sleep with it in the back of your mind the next time you fucking pull an order. So you want to be this guy? Or do you want to be the guy that's laughing to the bank? Fuck, I don't know. One of these guys is going to get popped, though. Almost like Dashing Trader's going to get popped by a customer one of these days because of that fucking attitude he's got. And then Real Talk with Roy's going to get popped for the way he's talking to customers. There's a few of them on there that need to watch their back a little bit when they go to these customers' houses, because not everybody's going to be so generous with just the fuck you. One of these days it's going to be a 22. All right, Tor Power.